Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to the Grateful Dead covering Merle Haggard, I hopefully am saying that name right, covering Merle Haggard's Sing Me Back Home. So, as you guys may well know, I am a very fresh newbie to the world of Grateful Dead. I don't know if I can quite consider myself a deadhead yet, though I'm definitely getting there. There's so much eloquence and beauty and complexity to their music that I'm just so down to explore. And on the side of Merle Haggard, I have no knowledge of Merle Haggard, his style, or anything of the sort. After like a quick, cursory kind of glance at who Merle Haggard was, I think he's in the country slash American rock genre. So he's a bit of an older name. I believe I saw his name also in conjunction with Dolly Parton. And I think 2 years ago I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and I got to see a lot of Dolly Parton paraphernalia. I even went to the museum over there and seeing a lot of the music history. And, I enjoy all kinds of music, so this is going to be a fun insight for me into Merle Haggard as well as the Grateful Dead today. So I'm excited to get into this one. A big thank you to David, whose generous support made this reaction possible. And now, let's jump in. Liking the energy.
Warden led the prisoner
It's delicate.
down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest.
Vocals are perfectly cushioned with the electric guitar there.
And I heard him tell the warden just before they reached my cell.
So he is a prisoner.
Let my guitar playing friend sing my request.
Let me get the lyrics on screen here.
Sing me back home, a song I used to use. Make my old memories come alive.
I really like this harmony here.
Sing me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home.
It's a gorgeous harmony.
Before I die. I recall last Sunday morning when a choir from home.
There are these like beautiful moments where the guitar will play a few notes, will flutter over the top, almost like some kind of musical butterfly is dancing around the vocals. Like the vocals are, I don't know, like a prancing bunny or something like that. And the guitars are just fluttering butterflies up and above. And sometimes they land and they, take a break, but then other times they, attach themselves to the bunny. Imagine just all the things that a butterfly can do. That's the analogy I want to use. Oh God, who was it that I'm like stealing this from that thought about writing music as like a butterfly jumping up and down? It was in an interview with Rick Beato, John Petrucci, Tosin Abasi, and what was the third person's name? Oh, it's going to bother me. Rick Beato, Tosin Abasi, and Devin Townsend. Yeah, Devin Townsend. He has a very unique way of thinking about music. That's who I stole this butterfly analogy from.
The stream came in to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers,
Feels like music is his map back
there's
home.
a song my mama sang.
The singing is like the call.
Could I hear it once before you tread on? Sing me back home.
This is a great groove in this song. Wow. Yeah. I really get behind this guitar work. Wow, and you get the piano chords. I'm not sure if these are the original notes or anything. It feels like Grateful Dead took their liberties here. I assume they have been the whole time, but
recall last Sunday morning when I cried from on the street. Came in to sing a few gospel songs.
You hear these super light piano notes.
And I heard him tell the singers there's a song my mama sings. Could I hear it once before you travel on?
You know, in a sense, the song feels simple, but in this simplicity is a lot of complexity.
Me back home, a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Send me away and turn back the years. Send me back home before
Singing out.
I die.
Wow.
Send me back home before I die.
Jesus. What a performance. I feel like it's the case with any Grateful Dead
Okay, now
song.
at the risk of repetition,
I was gonna say with
you'll forgive us if we do another tune in the same key.
any Grateful Dead song and cover, if they so happen to do it, they can extend it forever. They can make the song like almost gain new meaning. That's like something that's really just cool about the medium of music and songwriting in general, is the fact that there's so many layers simultaneously, right? You have a melody, you have a harmony, you have rhythm, you have lyricism, and then within all of that you have your substrata of each individual instrument, and now you have the intersections of all of those instruments. You can make any one song sound entirely different. So I don't know what Merle Haggard's original Sing Me Back Home sounded like, but I know that the derivative work here on Grateful Dead's behalf is just gorgeous here. And I'm sure it did the original justice as well. And, you know, like, just like reflecting now on the lyrics here, it makes more sense to me. At the beginning, I wasn't so sure of like what the, you know, being in the prison cell actually kind of meant and what it kind of, the feeling it tried to invoke. And it's just some person who misses hearing their mother sing. And that is such a human feeling. Just anything that can remind you of home, of a time where you were comfortable and singing. Please, like going to the choir, sing me back home. bring those memories back to me, because those were good times. Those were, times that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I have a lot of nostalgia for those times here. I can go through the lyrics and then I'll end the reaction today. The warden led the prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before they reached my cell, "Let my guitar playing friend fill my request." So I guess presumably here, the prisoner, he's on death row, so doom. Doom could also maybe just be more about okay, you're doomed to be in prison forever, but doom feels more inevitable, like final and fatal. So I want to hear my friend play guitar. Let him sing me back home, a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Sing me away and turn back the year. Sing me home before I die. Yeah, so before I die is, I feel like, almost in this sense, very literal due to the death row kind of connotation. But I think it would work in other circumstances as well, just broadly. Whatever circumstance you're in, inevitably we all march on to death, as sad as that inevitability is. So sing me back home another time, one more time, before whenever that day comes, I can hear it and I can be reminded of the good old days. I recall last Sunday morning when the choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs, and I heard him tell the singers, "There's a song my mother sang, can I hear it before you travel on?" And that, I didn't pick it up in the moment, but now seeing that he would rather hear his mother's song than the gospel songs. And I think you could take that several ways, but that shows you the power of nostalgia, of memory, of things that we actually have emotional attachment to, rather than just kind of enjoy in a fleeting hedonistic kind of sense. There's true meaning and catharsis in being one with who you were and who you are now. Sing me back home, a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Sing me away and turn back the year. Sing me back home before I die. Yeah, man. Super powerful song, and I love Grateful Dead's interpretation of this song. Again, I hadn't heard the original, so that is just my pure speculation, but I love the delicate nature in which they handled it, and ramping up the, let's say, vocal intensity, the musical intensity towards the tail end of that song just really brought home all of the messaging, made this super impactful. And I love that they just always have this specific pocket that all of them are within. It rarely feels like one instrumentalist is fully taking over, or the vocals are taking the stage and putting everybody else to shame and everybody else is kind of in the shadow. It always feels like a group effort, which I really appreciate about listening to the Grateful Dead. And when I think about this song in reference to a lot of the prior Grateful Dead reactions I've done up until this point, this song was very digestible to me. In a song structure sense, I understood what was happening. Melodically, it made sense. And when they did decide to add their kind of furls and fun little butterfly effects, I had a good launching pad to understand their deviations at that point. Whew, this is a good one. Thank you for the request, David. I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction today. Subscribe if you did, and if you'd like to request one yourself, hit the link down below. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.